Sports Talk, what's up, man? What's going on, man? We outside right now. It's pitch black out there. I could turn on the light back there, but it's a motion motion sensor, and the kids went inside. So if the kids were playing out there, the light would have been on, but it's motion sensor, so the lights are off. But you get into real real stuff out there. Anyway, my ESPN didn't renew Stephen A. Smith's contract, and he's worried right now that he may be next. He got a $12 million a year deal with ESPN, but ESPN just signed Pat McAfee for $120 million, which is which is a good thing, and so he's leaving. He's leaving the current network to come into ESPN and having that huge contract. So that's something. So leaving FanDuel for $30 million plus a year, FanDuel TV, which I told you FanDuel's bringing in new blood. They're bringing in Shannon Sharp as the face of the FanDuel TV, which is something that Pat McAfee wanted to have, but FanDuel said no. We want to give that to Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp have a huge following, have a bigger following, bigger crowd. So McAfee worked out a deal with ESPN to come over to ESPN. Now ESPN, of course, laid off all those people, and they want fresh blood. And right now, Stephen A. Smith feel that he's gonna be next. You don't want anybody to ever get fired and stuff like that. But ESPN, who's owned by Disney, Disney's changing the two, and they want to change the narrative. They want to go, they want young blood. And they're like, okay, they're tired of the loudmouth, which is Stephen A. Sometimes there's no substance, and just pure opinion, no substance, and then those opinion are facts. They're not factual, and so you go on a rant to say, well, you talk about he loved Jordan, of course. You go on a rant. Sometimes it can't be just personal. You have a personal opinion, a personal feeling, but you got to put that stuff aside and speak facts, which is something you haven't been doing. So ESPN's looking at it. Wait a minute, I'm paying you, but Disney looking at it. I'm going to pay you $12 million a year to do what? We appreciate what you're doing, but that's it. I know he voiced his opinion with Max Kellerman. He didn't think Max should have been fired, but you were working with Max. You went to the network to fire Max Kellerman. You know what I mean? Certain thing you didn't agree with. There's a lot of bugs out here. Certain thing you didn't agree with Max Kellerman, and then you decide, hey, you didn't want him on the network on your team. You went to the network. Stephen A. Smith. You went in, asked for him to be fired, and they did that for you. I know that for a fact. I know that. So it didn't work that way. So, and now he's not happy there because he realized, the team didn't want him. ESPN laying off all those people. He feel he's gonna be next. And hey, what can you do? What would you do in a situation like that if you're ESPN? You're paying $12 million to a person, and you feel like you could get younger or you could get better out there. You want the debate to be more on substance and more facts than opinion, because a lot of people tune in. Undisputed. They were watching Undisputed for Shannon Sharp, not because of Skip Bayless. They felt that that's why Cold Pizza didn't work. Low rating because you have both Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, who were both Jordan fans. So the debates were just no substance, no facts. It was just trash. That's why the rating was so low. And they had to get, they were getting multiple people to come in. You saw different people try out, and that they had to leave. They couldn't work. So, but that's again. I don't want anybody to get fired, but ESPN is not trying to pay that price tag. we'll see what happened, man. For Stephen A. Smith. I mean, he have his podcast. He'll be able to get a contract somewhere else. He could go back on. He have his radio show. Go. Stay on radio. But people are tired of that the loud mouth, and then you're not speaking facts. Nobody want that. They want you to have. It's okay to have your opinion. You can have some opinion, but you got to talk factual. Okay, all right. This guy done this guy done that. You got, but if you just make it on personal, and nobody want that. But that's about it, man. Anaheim Ducks goalie John Gibson, he asked for a trade. He said he's not playing another game for the Ducks. He wants to be traded. I mean, he's a good player, but sometimes it's best to just stick with the team that you know. And what do you bring into I don't see any team trading for him like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, like, subscribe, and share, man. We'll see what happens with Stephen A. Smith. But I know that ESPN then renew his contract, and we'll see what happens. Like, subscribe, and share, man. It's great. Let me go enjoy my wine.